Hi all, today we'll completely review this Intex Irist Pro from Intex. So this is the box we get along with the watch. This is a nice looking box. So let's take a look at the watch itself. So there are two physical buttons on the right. Then it looks completely there are two color options available. This one is a black one. It's a complete black one. Looks elegant, and at the back you can see a charger dock, embossed Irist Pro. So let me switch it on by pressing the right top button. The screen is decent actually. Okay, let me try connecting with my yes, now the phone is connected to the smartwatch. A few functions, if you slide it right, then it will operate as a back key, or else you can hit the back physical button. Then list of functionalities which can perform on this watch. Bluetooth music, then you can remotely capture the photo from your phone, then a pedometer, a fitness tracker, then a sleep monitor, stopwatch, and settings. And, your phone contacts will be synced to the smartwatch, and locks, messages, and notifications. So basically this watch has a Android app as well called Irist Pro. It's a very immature looking app, able to do few tweaks like the notifications you want to receive from a specific list of apps that you can manage. Then rest, you can view the number of the steps you have achieved every day. There's the options. Okay, let me jump into the feature specific operations. One problem I could see with this BT Music app is your phone's music player has to be open, as well as the music has to be playing once. What I mean by that is, for the first time you need to switch on your music player and then play a song. Then only you would be able to operate it from your smartwatch. That's a downside. Then you have four operations: volume up, volume down, then next, previous, and the play pause. That's about BT Music. Then you have a remote capture. The problem with this app is it opens its own camera app in the mobile phone, but it does a decent work of capturing photos, but you won't be able to capture it from your front camera. That's one thing. Then you have a pedometer. You need to start it every time you restart the phone. Then you can go back and let the pedometer to run in the background. I don't know why this sleep monitor has been given, because it's as good as writing it on the paper, like I slept at this time and I woke up at this time. So I don't see any real use of sleep monitor. It's a waste actually. So yeah, and you can do few tweaks on this phone. There are a lot of clock types available. You can swipe around. There's a shortcut as well to change the clock. If you long press on the home screen, then you can directly go ahead and change the clock type from here. And coming back to the settings, you can set your smartwatch to sync the time from your smartphone. Then there's a power saving mode option, which will reduce the brightness of your smartwatch. After a few days of usage, I see that this watch can be used for 1.5 to 2 days. And the other downside which I see is if your phone and smartwatch are connected together, then if you receive any calls, then you don't have any option to switch to smartphone's watch from the smartwatch. So that's a real disadvantage with respect to audio functionality. And yes, you can view all the images. Messaging app is really good, I think. You can view a lot of simple messages from here. You can quickly glance through the notifications. Okay, now that we have seen basic features, let me try tweaking the display. Yes, you can of course change the layout of the menu. Currently by default it will be set to one app. I'm changing it and making it 4 apps per screen. Yeah, that's one thing. Then other thing is a lot of gestures which you can do with this smartwatch. There's a separate section motion available, like you can flip it to mute the incoming call, and same with alarm. Then this is a wake up gesture, like suppose I tilt my watch to 45 degree or 50 degrees, it will turn on the display. And that's very intelligent. I mean, it's very intelligently designed. Like suppose I keep the watch at 45 degree for few seconds, then only it will turn it on. Then there are 5 inbuilt ringtones available and 5 notification tones. You can change the other type to vibrate only, ring only, or both, or you can mute it altogether. So coming back to motion, you can just shake the watch to slide the menu. Like, let me try doing it. Yeah, it will just on shaking the watch, it will just slide down the screen. That's a good one if you're riding on a bike or something. So let me show you a demo of how I can achieve calling on this smart display. Touch is good, but I think since the screen is little curved, you just have to get used to it. And along with this you will get a charging dock which is magnetic. You can just put it on this, or you can just put on this dock and it will say charger connected. My experience of one day says that it can be charged within 2.5 hours. That's decent. I mean, this has a 400 mAh battery, which comes for 1.5-2 days. So, offering at a price of 5,000 on exclusively available on Flipkart. I don't think this watch is that mature as of now to buy this straight away. So that's my conclusion. I mean, if you're too much enthusiastic about smartwatches and more, then just go ahead and buy it. But my conclusion would be, let's wait for better one.